All right, so we're going to do a tour of my entire collection here as of this far here. So we're going to start at the top shelf. There's four shelves of terror. Top shelf here, and the shelf that the person's on doesn't necessarily mean anything. I don't think that the top shelf characters are better than the people on the other shelves. All right, so we're going to start things off with Night Force Shockwave. He's on the bike. He's shooting. He's ripping it up. We got our serial spokesman back there. We got Jody. We got Tunnel Rat, kind of a half-assed little Night Force section here, I suppose. All right, we go up here in the air, and we got the 60th anniversary Halo jumper, which I think is just a really, really great figure. I love this whole helmet loadout, the mask, the breather, the helmet. It's just awesome, and this big harness with the straps and everything. He's a real great figure. I call him Ripcord, but it's tough because I know he's not Ripcord. I want to believe it, but I just need a real Ripcord. All right, and then we got these steel core guys hanging from the ceiling too. When I got them, I was kind of like, whatever. But the fact that I can put them on these jetpacks and hang them from the ceiling, it gives a little more texture to my display, so they have value and they are worth it. All right, then we got Rock and Roll, we got Quick Kick, Tunnel Rat, we got the 60th anniversary Diver all the way in the back too, who is also a fantastic figure. All those 60th anniversary guys are so great. I just wish they had like code names, because it's hard to consider them part of G.I. Joe without names. That's just me. All right, Classic Barbecue, Night Force Big Ben. I had the gas mask on him for a long time. I finally put just his real head on so you can actually see what he looks like. But yeah, Big Ben's another one of those figures. He's kind of like a surprise. I waited a long time before I bought him, and then when I finally got him and opened him up, I was like, man, this guy is great. I wish I would have bought this sooner. Yeah, he's awesome. We got Airborne in the back too, who's also another real good figure. I got this Tiger Force Ricano just kind of filling in some space. I got Snow Job back there, who took a while to track down. He's a good one, deluxe figure, a couple different head swaps, a bunch of accessories, and this and that. He comes with all kinds of stuff. Grunt in the back. Grunt looks good. I got the Retro Scarlet. That's my favorite Scarlet that is available. And then we got this other 60th anniversary guy. I forget the name of him. I forget what he's called, but yeah, he's awesome. He came with this big 50 cal gun. I got a different weapon in his hand from Action Force. Some of these are going to see some different accessories in their hands and some slight kit bashing and things like that. But yeah, he's got he's talking into his comm. He's got some stuff going on. Great figure. Retro Duke. That is my Duke for sure. There are I've actually thrown some figures into the garbage, literally, and Tiger Force Duke was one of them. I hated Tiger Force Duke, but I wanted the bike, and when they put out Retro Duke here, I threw Tiger Force Duke into the garbage can and said goodbye forever. There's Falcon. I put Dusty's head on him. I think he looks fine. If they remade Falcon in just a solid way, if they did like a retro Falcon or something, that probably would be the Falcon I'm looking for. But this is fine for now. Next up, we're going over to the Cobra team here. We got Big Bad Serpentor. Serpentor looks awesome. His face is a little something going on there, a little feminine or something. Something about him is a little strange, but it doesn't matter because just everything he comes with and everything else about him is fantastic. The texture on his suit, he's got like let me try this. Boom. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Yeah, the texture on his arms and things, you can see that. The texture on those snakes, just everything. This whole air chariot is really cool. It's really well made. It's good, man. Serpentor is a good figure, and he's a big one too. Speaking of big ones, we got big Nemesis Immortal back there. I'm a fan of this Nemesis Immortal. I had the regular head on him for a long time, and I just kind of put this Energon Universe head on him recently. Yeah, and he looks good. We got Dr. Mindbender here, proud of his creation, Serpentor. Dr. Mindbender looks good. On the ground next to him, we got Cobra Commander Once a Man. He's checking his face out in his face plate, as a reflection. And he's got this alternate version, off to the side back here. And oh man, he's coming to grips with who he is now. He was once a man, and now, oh jeez. All right, now I got his. I'll probably get this wrong. Let's say Tactician. You're a Tactician or the Driver. I don't know, one or the other. I don't have the Hiss tank. I bought this guy loose just to have him in the collection. I wanted at least one of those people in there. I got this Storm Shadow back there. That is the worst figure in my whole collection as far as quality wise. When I got that box, I bought a brand new in box, and he literally fell apart when I was opening him. His arm fell off, his hand fell off, his legs were as loose as as ridiculous could be. He's just completely super glued together right now. His job is to just stand there forever and never move and not do anything, and that's the use he has for me now. But that was during the era of I just want to buy every figure I can, so I did. But he was horrible quality. And I'm not really a fan of that look either, but I got him. Okay, then we got the Fire Team guys. You got two of them there. A third one's down on the shelf later. I got Prophet Director Destro. We got Baroness. I think this Baroness looks very good. I do like her a lot. I got this Storm Shadow V2 with the Cobras. I know he's technically a Joe when he's wearing this outfit and at this time and everything, but I don't care. As a kid, I didn't know that. So when I had that figure, he fought for Cobra, and that's how it is. Storm Shadow is on Team Cobra as far as I'm concerned. I know he's got his gray areas and stuff, but I don't care. All right, I got the Valkyries and the officer or trooper leading them. He's got a Valverse gun. He's got Gridiron Studios headgear. It's a beret with like a comm attached to it. That thing's cool. I do like that. There's kind of regular version Firefly, the classic Firefly. I got the Arctic Bat, which is also another real awesome figure. I waited a long time to buy that. And then when I finally got it, I was very impressed with it. He looks cool. I like that bat. He's starting to get maybe a little old now because we've seen this head sculpt, and on the Iron Grenadier bats that just came out last year. And I don't know, the Arctic bat never seemed like it got a whole lot of traction or anything. It was kind of hard to find, but hey, I like it. We got Raptor hanging from the ceiling. Raptor, he is one of my kind of old school favorites. I always liked him. I think this figure is great. Love that. We got Cobra Commander, just kind of a classic one. I got Night Creeper. We got that Blue Ninja in the back. I'm not a fan of him. I'm looking for an excuse to kind of just throw him away. But if I get some more Joes and I don't have room on the shelf, he's going to go. Eel looks good. I got a Snow Serpent there. We got Scrap Iron. Kind of ready to blow something up. All right, let's go down a notch now. We're going to go down to, this is the all Joe jungle shelf here. This whole shelf is all Joes. All right, so we got Lowlight. He is, radioing in, just kind of checking one last time before he takes out his target. We got the Marine Sniper hanging out with him. She's going to watch his back and waiting for her turn. We got the comedy duo back here of Bazooka and Alpine. I think Bazooka's a great figure. Alpine's good. Oh, hang on a second. Losing quality. There we go. All right, yeah. Alpine's good. His face is a little strange looking. A little something going on with his face, but when you got the goggles and the hat on, he's all right. All right, I got Gung Ho here. I got this Gung Ho. I always had the retro Gung Ho, and I was aware of both of them when I decided which one I wanted to get. I went with the retro, the kind of aquamarine colored one, the teal one, and I had them for about a year. And recently, I've been thinking I don't like them. That color is a little too goofy, so I went out and I found this one. Although I did keep the head and hat from the retro, so this is a little bit of a kit bash. He also had some gauntlet on his arm that I took off, and the shotgun is Balaver's. He's got some stuff on him though. He's got this shoulder or this elbow pad I haven't really seen on other people. He had this silver gauntlet that was on that arm over there that I took off, but that was that, and I never saw that. I don't notice that in anybody else. And then he's got this leg wrap thing with some smoke grenades or gas grenades or something on there. Between those three little accessories, I don't know if we've seen those reused. I might be wrong. I probably am, but I don't think they're on anybody that I have. All right, here is Tiger Force Roadblock. When they put out the Tiger Force 2-pack with tripwire, I laughed. I thought it looked ridiculous. And I said I would never buy it. And then one day I saw it on sale and I bought it. I intended to give it as a gift, but I like the Roadblock actually. You take the helmet off of him, he's not so tigery. I'm not a fan of Tiger Force. I'm not a fan of it, but I don't know. I like this figure. I think he looks good. Maybe one of these days I'll dye his pants or something just to strip him of all the tiger. He does have some stripes on his head too, but they look cool. Speaking of Tiger Force, though, we do got Old Man Outback back there, which I have no problem with him. He is great figure. I got Mr. T. He was on eBay. He's certainly Roadblock 90%, and then he's got a Mr. T head and those chains. I don't know where those came from. I don't know, like whoever put this together. I don't know how they made it because it does not look like it's painted or even customized at all. There must be a 6-inch Mr. T figure out there somewhere that they just strip that stuff off and put it on this body because he looks like a real figure and feels like one and everything. I mean, yeah. All right, so here is this is Commando Snake Eyes. I like this version. I got the timber, the kind of like the colored timber. I think he looks great. Uzis he's got in his hand are from Balaverse as well. All right, let's pan over. We got my man Flint. This is my Flint. I do not like the retro Flint. I am very happy with this one. I might get the retro Flint just for the fact that I'd like to maybe switch out the boots because the retro Flint does have good boots. Maybe even legs altogether, but we'll see. The retro Flint that in the pictures and stuff, kind of looks a little skinny to me, looks a little small. So I don't know. We'll see. But I like the tactical vest on him, and I like his head sculpt, and I like everything about this Flint. So he's my man. I'm sticking with him. We got Wolf Spider back there. Wolf Spider, retro Wolf Spider, or not retro, Night Force Wolf Spider. If I can get a good shot of him. There he is. Yeah. I like him with this loadout. He also has like a mask that you can use. Every time I put that on, I leave it on for a couple days, and I end up coming back to this. I like the helmet with the night vision goggles on it. Got Flint's wife, Lady J, kind of close by, radioing in some orders or whatever. We got Beachhead, retro Beachhead. I didn't really bother trying to track down the other one. Once I knew this one was coming, and this is a great figure. He's Beachhead. He looks like Beachhead, and yeah, I love it. Real good gun there from Balaverse too. All right, got Mutton Junkyard, of course. Classic dog and man team. That's a real good figure for anyone that doesn't have it. I got Doc back there. I like the Doc a lot. I wish his glasses were just molded on him, because anybody that has these removable glasses, um, I end up just gluing them to their face because I believe that they should be wearing glasses full time. And I don't know, it's just not the same. I just wish it was molded on. But otherwise, he's good. Um, yeah, he's just a good variety guy. You got a medic. He's kind of got the different look to him, different loadout. I like him. There's Spirit. Spirit, classic guy. He's good. Mine cannot stand up on his own. His legs are kind of bowed backwards, so I got to have him on a thing, and I always got to have him kind of against a wall in case he falls back. He's not going to take a bunch of people down with him or fall to the ground or something. We got the regular Recondo there. He's good. We got Tripwire with this little rat friend, and he's got his drone there. I got him decked out in full gear. Guys like him, like I'm not using, his head is kind of wasted on me. He would be great for kit bashing because I got him so sealed up here that you can't really see his real face at all. So, I mean, he doesn't even need to have it. Might as well just put it on a different figure. Maybe I will someday. We got Wreckage. Yeah, he took a while to track down too because I did not want the paw. And if I did get the paw, I would have painted it. I wanted the ferret, but I didn't want the driver, and I wanted the driver, but not the paw. So, there you go. But I eventually bought him. Got Helix back there. This desert snake eyes. I got Quarrel. I'm not really impressed with any of those figures, so it's kind of my section of lamos back there, I guess. Got Breaker here. This is not the actual motorcycle he came with, though. This was a Tiger Force motorcycle. I just painted it up and changed it all around. All right, let's go down. Ready? All right, Cobra Shelf. We're starting off with my custom-made team of toxic Cobras. I got Toxo Viper version 2 with Toxo Zombie version behind him, and then all the way in the back there's the original Toxo Viper. We got Toxic Cobra Commander and a Lab Rat, and then my own creation, a guy named Poluticorn, who eats toxic waste and shoots it everywhere. And these guys are, just kind of ready to go around and, bring back pollution again and make littering cool again and trashing the planet and everything. So that's what they want to do. All right, then we're going to go over here. We got the Iron Grenadier faction coming in, Iron Grenadiers soldiers. We got Metalhead in the back there. Of course, Destro and his lady, the Baroness. This is from the Crimson Strike team. I think that's probably the best Baroness face sculpt that we got so far. I like that. I like the other one too. And I actually like the one that comes with that goofy looking motorcycle. I don't have it, and that's a little tougher to get. And I do like her glasses in that version. She's kind of like biting her lip, huh? I never really noticed that. Look at that. Cool. All right, and then I got Iron Grenadier Bat. We got Python Patrol Copperhead back there. He's kind of just there. I don't see him lasting forever in my collection because I have regular Copperhead. I bought a bunch of the Python Patrols, and I regret every single one of them. Big Boa. Yeah, Big Boa is the man. He looks awesome. I like him. I got let's call him Zaymot. We got a couple Crimson Guards back there. Storm Shadow right at the side of Cobra Commander himself, sitting in the throne. Got a machine gun. Got a model of the Earth. Got gold bars. Got a cape. Here is Major Blood. Kind of a classic one. I put this cool knife in his hand I found from the Action Force. And then we got matching Crimson Guards over here, and let's say Tomax. And then I got this other guy here I customized. I made him out of the Stinger driver. I found the Stinger and the driver kind of not really worth it. And the Stinger is on the floor right now, and the driver is right here, turned into a different character. Kind of like a Red Shadows guy. I can't call him Red Shadows. I can't call him Crimson Shadows because that's where Action Force is at. So maybe we'll call him like the Crimson Ghost, which is also kind of a nod to the Misfits. So I gave this guy a pickaxe. He's got a 3D printed vest. He's got a Monster Force head. He's got a Snow Jobs neck piece. I put a cape on there, and then the knife holster or the knife sheaths I found somewhere and put them on there. Whatever. Cool. And then there's my other guy from the fire team, the Range Viper, and he is kind of guarding some cinder blocks. And there's a poster Cobra Commander back there who's just ready to rip it up. And then here is the section of bats. These guys are they have their own drone now, so I actually have a little bit of a troop building situation here where I have 5 classic bats, and they're good. I'm happy with those guys. I'm happy with that Gridiron Studios drone, and yeah, they look great. All right, over here and then there's some barrels in the back. By the way, those barrels I found like in the candy section in somewhere, and they were toxic waste themed candy, and I just ripped all the labels off and kind of painted them up and put some decals and stuff on. Okay, then we got Techno Viper here. We got an Alley Viper in the back. Got some mole rats. I bought this weapon from it's something. It's not shit. It's not Monster Force. It's Cosmic Legions. Okay, I don't know anything about them. They look sweet, but yeah, mole rat. I was like, man, I want some like big, awesome weapon for him, and this looks like some crazy like tunneling, digging tool. And I was like, that is perfect. And then we got kind of a an unmasked one in the back. So there's my mole rats. They're into it. Okay, they're doing something. Here we go. All right, ready to go down. Let's go down a level. Boom, last shelf. All right, we're going to the kind of the beach area here. We got the Dreadnoks. We got Xandar. We got Buzzer, Zorana, Road Pig, and Raucous. Got Zartan up front. We got Ripper in the back. I don't have Torch. I don't have Naugahyde. I'll probably get Torch sooner or later. Doubt I'll get Naugahyde. And they look good. Yeah. Road Pig, for a long time, I had that mask on him that he's holding in his hand, and because I like it. You put it on once in a while. Sometimes you take it off. It's cool. There's Zartan just kind of leading his crew, and then we kind of got a little bit of a swamp crew. I got my man Copperhead here. He's got this bloody machete. I think is Monster Force as well. We got Shadow Tracker. I actually bought somebody on eBay. I forget who. And when I got the package in the mail, Shadow Tracker was in it. And I was like, this is not the guy that I ordered. And they're like, send him back. I'm like, you want me to send him back and like pay for the shipping and go through all this crap because you guys couldn't look at the box? And they're like, yeah, you're right. Just keep it. So I got this, and then I got it for free. Crocmaster. I don't have Fiona. I just got some, I just bought, this little figure of an alligator somewhere at a craft store or something. Someday I'll get Fiona. All right, then they got the 3 Vipers here. These guys are also kind of starting to seem a little outdated. I don't know why, but Saw Viper is cool. I did not like what he came with, so I found some, big ass gun that he can use instead. I think this is from Action Force 2. I think that's just much more suitable for him. But yeah, Saw Viper is a real great figure too. I really like this. I really like that figure. And I like that he could just be kind of like a standalone guy. I know he's a Viper like all the other Vipers, but I'm reading about him in the comics right now, and there is a Saw Viper that is his own character. They're not all just nameless people necessarily. So yeah, that's Saw Viper, not a Saw Viper. That's just Saw Viper to me. Here is a Range Viper, although I only have the one. But yeah, he looks cool. I really like the Range Viper. I put some Valiver shotgun in his hand. Here is this guy was a Python Patrol officer, or trooper, whatever. I ended up just kind of kit bashing him. I just slowly got rid of all the Python Patrol junk on him, and now he's just kind of like a plain guy, but I like him better than I did before. Then we got the Crimson Alley Viper back there. He looks good. All right, and then this Firefly is my favorite Firefly. I love it. I love the vest. I love the face. The drone on the back. The camo, the knees. Yeah, he's awesome. I know people don't like the jacket sometimes because, or this big bomb-proof Kevlar vest or whatever, because it messes with the articulation. But I don't care. This is one of my all-time favorite figures, sculpt, and everything. Love it. All right, we got Shipwreck back here and Hawk up front. Hawk looks awesome. I really like this figure as well. These guys are kind of on the beach, so I got Torpedo back there too. He just came out of the water. Actually, no, maybe he's getting ready to go into the water and maybe go find a dolphin to kill or something, so they got something to eat for the night. I got a flamingo back there too, just to have a little fun. But yeah, I really do like this Hawk. And again, I'm reading these comics, and Hawk and Duke look identical in the comics forever, and I'm waiting for them to give him like brown hair and make him look like this, but it has not happened. And I've been reading a ton of comics lately. All right, but yeah, he looks great. Leatherneck looks good. I wasn't sure about these glasses, but yeah, I kind of like them. I did not glue them on, actually, which I usually do, although I believe I glued the hat on. So maybe I'll take the glasses off and we'll try without it sooner or later. But yeah, he's a great figure. We got Original out back here, just kind of taking it easy on the rocks. He's just kind of, there we go. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. He's just kind of taking it easy on the rocks. He's got a Valverse weapon in his hand, which, by the way, those Action Force Valverse weapon packs, or just weapons if you buy them loose somewhere, they're all really, really good. Look, I mean, the stem on that thing, just that little barrel. I mean, that is hard. That's not like flimsy and stuff. If Hasbro made that thing, it'd be super gummy, but it's not like that at all. And then here's another one. Actually, this is another weapon here. The Stalker's got in his hands from Valverse that is also very good quality. Yeah, Stalker looks good. To me, he's just somebody that needs to be in the collection. I wasn't like a big Stalker guy. I don't even know if I had Stalker as a kid. I knew him from the cartoons and stuff, but yeah, I like Stalker. He's cool, and that figure is great. They put out that retro one. I don't see any reason to buy that. I like this one. All right, then we're coming over to kind of the Ninja crew here. We got another version of Snake Eyes. This is Ninja Snake Eyes. I got Nunchuck here, which I don't think much of, but Kamakura is awesome. I didn't know Kamakura when I bought him. He was another one that I kind of held off on, and once I got it, I was like, "This figure is great." Yeah, I love that figure. Jinx, another one. She's on sale and stuff too. You can get her $20 or something now if you want. I mean, it's not like a huge sale, but she's still very available, and that is a very great figure too. I really like the Jinx. It also comes with an alternate ninja head. Kamakura comes with an alternate head that's just like his human face. And then you could take that hood off, and he's got a bunch of weapons too, I think. Yeah, he's great. This was Night Force Falcon, which is not Falcon to me, so I just put this Night Force Shockwave helmet on him and just kind of turn him into just a generic bruiser who just kind of goes out into battle for the Joes, and he's there. Here's Original Shockwave, which is fine. I got Cover Girl back there. But yeah, she's on this bridge here. She's cool. She's waiting for her retro version, which I ordered, but they'll both be on the shelf. I'll just kind of keep them separated. And then we got Dusty over here, who's just kind of rounding things out on the end, and good. So there we go. That is the full collection of my G.I. Joe classifieds. Boom. All right, that's it. This is kind of, final shot here before, over the next few months, we're going to start, really getting a bunch of new characters and everything, or next 6 months, I guess I should say. But this is what the shelf looks like before. I'll probably do one of these like once a year or something. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe.